What is going on, Wolfpack? You're very welcome to another video here on Degenerate Watch. Thank you very much for joining me. In this video we're heading off to the city of Atlanta in Georgia, and we're going back to August 18th of last year. Atlanta Police Zone 6 officers responded to a burglary in progress call at 2055 Cheshire Bridge Road Northeast. Upon arriving at the scene, officers spoke with the caller, who advised that two suspects had broken into a radio tower and were currently inside. Let's take a look.
Is he inside there?
That building, I saw two guys go in and shut the door. They broke into it. Okay. This is a radio station tower. I'm turning the transmitter off.
Okay.
But they're in enough power that could kill them.
Are they still inside?
Yes, they still are.
He's saying that they broke into that place. They're still inside. The tower, the actual tower.
Building, the tower.
Good thinking by the caller there, turning the power off. As we move around this facility, you'll see a lot of signs warning of the danger of being in there. A lot of these criminals don't seem to be the brightest sparks, do they?
We got shoes. Yeah, we should have. They're using that mat. You're gonna have to cover me while I go over. Cover me while I go over. They use that mat.
Atlanta Police, come on out!
I was just thinking there, they might as well announce their presence, as the people inside definitely know they're there with that racket.
I got people talking. Come out now! Come the hands up! Hands up! Come out! Put down what you got. Put everything down on the ground. I got two at gunpoint. Put everything down.
That was an 80 DSR. You missed that.
Come down. Put everything down and come out.
Y'all are both ASAP in for on Rocky Road.
Stay right there. Do not move. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm just here visiting him.
This ain't a house to visit, my man.
That's some nice quick thinking by the officer there. I like that one. How odd of him to say that he's there just visiting that guy. I'm half expecting a cock and bull story that the other guy's a contractor and he's his assistant. You really never know what some of these people that the police encounter are going to come out with. So let's try and make sense of what's going on here. Nothing good, I presume.
No, this is Zebra Telecommunications.
Put everything down that you got. Put everything down that you got. Everything.
Now this is going to be...
Put everything down that you got.
I own this through.
Come down this ladder very slowly.
So why you guys gonna put on me?
Because I don't know who the you are. You ain't supposed to be in there. Come down.
Well, that's no reason you
Come down now.
That's no reason you put gun on. Y'all are his game officers.
How am I threat to you?
I don't know who you are.
That's not
Come down.
That's not a
Come on, man. Quit resisting, bro, so we don't have to go to jail, bro.
Yeah, bro, your friend has some good advice, bro. This is surreal. Someone in cuffs talking sense on one of my videos. But I wouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, my guy, because people could be still going to jail here. In fact, I could almost guarantee it. The other guy's talking no sense with his argument that the fact that the officer doesn't know who he is or why he's in a place that he shouldn't be in, that's no reason to have him at gunpoint. Oh yes, because the officer should just blindly trust everyone they come across and think that they're going to come to no harm. I don't think it works like that, my man, and I think you should be more concerned with explaining what you're doing in there.
So all we get is citation from you.
Come down.
If you argue with him, we'll go to jail.
I'm here visiting this man. I have an address.
This ain't a house.
And I've been here for 4 months and the police came and checked on me. I just thought about that.
Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back. Turn around.
Put your hands
Turn around. Turn around. I like crystal meth.
When we first pulled up on the scene, I imagined that those guys would be in there stealing copper wire or some other items to sell on. But to be honest, it looks like it's just being used as a place to sleep rough or take drugs. And judging by the state of the place and the fact that it's so easily accessible by those guys, I'd say that anything of value is long gone. But of course, as our caller said at the start, he turned off power, so there was probably still a power feed going into the building, which obviously could potentially be dangerous depending on what the guys are doing in there. I can't imagine by the state of the place that it's actually still operational as a radio tower, but I could be wrong. But whatever the case may be, it's irrelevant as these guys don't have permission to be in there.
Alright, so this one I got, my man. You got a butane lighter here. You got the Zippo fluid here. I got unknown crystals up here on the floor. You want to tell me what that is? When you see the billboard right before you cross the bridge, come to a stop. You should see a driveway for the apartment complex and a pathway on your right. Follow the pathway down.
When I went up the ladder, I said you were sitting
Yeah, I saw you where you should not have been.
I was coming to get him out of here.
Well, you went in there and you stayed in there.
Hey.
I see Mr. Newcomb is keeping it old school there with the request to smoke a cigarette. As I mentioned in a previous video, it's usually mobile phones and vapes they're looking for these days. But as you've seen there, folks, the suspects were identified as a Mr. Brian Newcomb and Joseph Marquise, and they were both charged with criminal trespass and destruction of property. But in Mr. Marquise's case, he was transported to the Fulton County Jail for being in possession of a Schedule 1 drug, which was probably that crystal meth. Looks like Mr. Newcomb wasn't the visionary that he was cracked up to be when he said if they just cooperate with the police they won't go to jail. Well, that may be the case when it comes to a misdemeanor. When you're carrying a Schedule 1 drug in the state of Georgia, well, that's a felony. So the ship sailed on that hope a long time ago. But what I will say, in Georgia, if the mixture is less than 1 gram of solid or 1 milliliter of liquid substance, then the punishment will be a prison term between 1 and 3 years. If the mixture is at least 1 gram but less than 4 grams, then the penalty is a prison term between 1 and 8 years. And anything between 4 grams and 28 grams, then the prison term can be between 1 and 15 years. However, if the accused is convicted for a third or subsequent time, then the penalty will be punished by a prison term not to exceed twice the length of the sentence applicable to the particular crime. So obviously Mr. Marquise took responsibility for those drugs, which ended up in him being transported to the jail, while the other man, Mr. Newcomb, got to walk off into the sunset. But the trouble's not over there, as both men will have to make an appearance in court. And as always, all suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Well guys, that just about wraps things up for this video. I do thank you very much for joining me, and if you did enjoy it, please do us a favour and like the video, as it does really help the channel out. If you like what we do here and you'd like to help support the channel, there's a couple of links for you to check out down below in the description where you can do just that. Or alternatively, you can hit the little heart button down below this video to send us a super thanks. And as ever, I want to give a massive shout out to the crew of legends that are my channel members. Thank you very much guys for your continued support and encouragement. It is, as always, very much thoroughly appreciated. And if you would like to join the Wolfpack and become a channel member, you can find out more information at the link down below in the description. I'd also like to give a shout out to everyone that's watching this with me on the premiere. Thank you very much for joining me guys. As always, I'll be back in the next couple of days with another video. I do hope you'll all join me then. But until next time, why not check out one of the videos that should be appearing on screen now. Until next time guys, stay safe, take care, peace.